In the heart of the South Pacific, where the vast expanse of ocean met the distant horizon, lay an uncharted and mysterious island. This enigmatic landmass, veiled in mist and surrounded by treacherous currents, was whispered about in maritime legends and the lore of intrepid sailors. It was known simply as the Mysterious Island. Our story begins with a group of explorers, driven by insatiable curiosity and a thirst for adventure, who set sail in search of the mysterious island. The expedition was led by Captain Amelia Hastings, a seasoned seafarer with a reputation for navigating uncharted waters. Her crew, a diverse ensemble of scientists, cartographers, and thrill-seekers, eagerly anticipated the discovery of secrets that had eluded humanity for centuries. As the ship, christened the Voyager, cut through the waves with determined purpose, the explorers were guided by weathered maps and cryptic coordinates passed down through generations. The air crackled with anticipation, and the horizon held the promise of unveiling the mysteries concealed within the mysterious island. Days turned into nights, and the crew faced the unpredictable temperament of the open sea. Storms tested their resolve, and the currents seemed to resist their passage. Yet, under Captain Hastings's steady command, the Voyager pressed on, guided by an unyielding determination to unravel the secrets of the mysterious island. It was on a moonlit night, when the stars painted a celestial tapestry overhead, that the explorers finally glimpsed the elusive shores of the mysterious island. A collective hush fell over the crew as the island emerged from the mist, an emerald gem surrounded by the azure embrace of the ocean. As the Voyager approached the unexplored island, the explorers marveled at its topography. Towering cliffs, shrouded in verdant foliage, greeted them, and sandy beaches beckoned with the promise of untold discoveries. The air, thick with the scent of exotic flora, carried a sense of mystery that electrified the atmosphere. The first order of business was to establish a base camp on the beach, where the explorers could regroup and plan their foray into the heart of the mysterious island. Tents were erected, equipment was organized, and a palpable sense of excitement filled the air as the crew prepared to step onto the uncharted terrain. Captain Hastings, with a map in hand and a glint of anticipation in her eyes, addressed the expedition party. "We are on the threshold of the unknown," she declared. "Our mission is to document, explore, and uncover the mysteries that have eluded humanity for centuries. Be vigilant, be curious, and above all, be prepared for the unexpected." The explorers, equipped with scientific instruments, cameras, and a sense of wonder, set forth into the heart of the mysterious island. The landscape unfolded like a living tapestry. Lush forests, meandering streams, and unusual rock formations hinted at a world untouched by the march of time. Their first discovery came in the form of peculiar flora, bioluminescent flowers that illuminated the night with an ethereal glow, and towering trees with twisted branches that seemed to whisper ancient tales. The scientists among the crew eagerly catalogued these unique specimens, their notebooks filling with sketches and observations that defied the conventions of known botanical science. As the expedition delved deeper, they encountered evidence of a lost civilization, an overgrown pathway that hinted at ancient footfalls, weathered statues with inscriptions that defied translation, and remnants of structures that lay hidden beneath layers of foliage. The mysterious island, it seemed, held secrets of a bygone era. The explorers, fueled by a mix of excitement and trepidation, followed the trail of clues deeper into the heart of the island. The air grew thick with anticipation as they stumbled upon a cavern entrance concealed behind a waterfall. The rhythmic sound of water masked the entrance to an underground chamber that seemed to beckon with the promise of revelation. The explorers, spellbound by the underground tableau, felt a connection to a bygone era. It was then that Captain Hastings, her eyes scanning the murals, deciphered a recurring symbol, an emblem that seemed to represent a cosmic balance between the elements. Their journey through the cavern led them to a chamber where a pedestal stood, atop which rested an ancient artifact, an ornate key adorned with the same emblem found in the murals. Instinctively, Captain Hastings reached for the artifact, and as she did, the cavern trembled with a subtle energy. The murals, now animated with a spectral light, revealed a tale of a once thriving civilization that had harnessed the elemental forces for prosperity. Yet, the balance had been disrupted by external forces, leading to the eventual decline of the island's inhabitants. The artifact, it seemed, held the key to restoring the delicate equilibrium that governed the mysterious island. As the explorers absorbed the revelations, a distant rumble echoed through the cavern. The island, attuned to the presence of its visitors, seemed to respond to the unlocking of the ancient artifact. The expedition party, now tasked with a newfound responsibility, made their way back to the surface, carrying the artifact that held the secrets of the mysterious island. Upon returning to the base camp, Captain Hastings gathered the crew to share the revelations of the cavern. The artifact, she explained, held the key to restoring the balance of elemental forces on the island, a task that required a careful understanding of the interconnectedness of nature. The explorers, guided by the murals and the ancient wisdom they conveyed, set out to traverse the diverse landscapes of the mysterious island. They encountered challenges that tested their knowledge of the elements, riddles that required an understanding of the earth's whispers, puzzles that could only be solved by harnessing the power of water, and trials that demanded a mastery of fire and air. With each successful challenge, the explorers felt the island respond with a subtle shift in its energy. The flora seemed to blossom with newfound vitality, and the air carried a harmonious melody that echoed the restoration of balance. The mysterious island, it seemed, welcomed the endeavors of its temporary inhabitants. As the explorers neared the culmination of their quest, they faced the final challenge, an ascent to the summit where the elemental forces converged. The journey was treacherous, requiring a delicate dance between the mastery of each element. The crew, unified by a shared purpose, pressed on with determination. At the summit, where clouds kissed the heavens, the explorers discovered an ancient altar bathed in the glow of a celestial light. The artifact, now resonating with the balance of restored elements, found its place on the altar. As it did, a radiant energy enveloped the explorers, and the mysterious island responded with a crescendo of natural harmonies. The climax of the ritual was marked by a breathtaking display of elemental forces. Earth, water, fire, and air converged in a dazzling symphony that painted the sky with hues of celestial brilliance. The island, once veiled in mystery, now stood as a testament to the resilience of nature and the delicate equilibrium that bound all living things. The explorers, humbled by the experience, descended from the summit with a newfound appreciation for the interconnectedness of the elements. The mysterious island, now revealed in all its splendor, seemed to part ways with the explorers as they made their journey back to the Voyager. As the voyagers set sail from the shores of the mysterious island, the explorers gazed back at the once enigmatic landmass. The island, now bathed in the soft glow of dawn, seemed to exude a sense of gratitude. The artifacts, now dormant, retained the ancient wisdom they had unlocked, awaiting the day when the balance needed to be restored once again. Captain Hastings, standing at the helm, reflected on the profound journey that had unfolded. The mysterious island, once a legend whispered among seafarers, had now become a living testament to the power of exploration, understanding, and the delicate dance between humanity and the forces of nature. And so, the voyager sailed into the horizon, leaving behind the mysterious island with its secrets unveiled and its elemental balance restored. The expedition, forever marked by the mysteries they had uncovered, carried the echoes of the mysterious island in their hearts, a reminder that, even in the uncharted realms, the interconnected threads of nature bound all living things in a harmonious dance. The end. Thank you for watching. Like, share and subscribe for more videos.